everybody. It's Sandra from the Powered Up Life Skills podcast, and we're super fortunate today to be here with Cora Dara. Cora has been an educator in the public school system for over 35 years and has written 3 books, successfully selling them on Amazon, and is almost finished with the 4th one, getting ready to see how that one is going to sell through this. And she's here today to give us some tips for self-published authors and what they should do to set themselves up for a really good book launch online. Welcome, Cora.
Well, thank you, Sandra, for inviting me to come today. I'm very excited about sharing with the audience about some of the tips that have made me a successful author.
Yeah, I remember, we talked before the podcast, and, one of the things that we talked about was the first tip on what you need to do after you've written your book.
Okay, everybody. One of the things that I found that's very important is to make sure that you format your manuscript so that it will be ready for the digital sales. Now, if you are unsure about how to do this, then I would suggest that you look into some different companies. But if not, you can go right to Amazon and they will give you the tips that you need in order to get your manuscript ready for sale.
So you're saying that there are actually like book companies that might help self-published authors to publish their book and put the pieces together, like the pages and the layouts. Is that what you mean?
Yes, I did use 2 different companies with 2 different books, and I'm in the process right now with my 4th book using another company. And there are lots of different companies out there, so whatever fits your style is probably where you need to go, and you can find quite a few different programs out there. So just hunt around and find the company that suits your needs.
And they can actually publish, some of them also publish the actual physical book too, not just the digital book.
Correct. You can get lots of the physical books right from this company that you choose to help you with the digital sales.
Great, so there's lots of ways to do things. And then the other part was that you have sold books by using Amazon tools directly.
Yes, I have, and you can go right to Amazon, and they will give you an outline and help you right through that process.
Yeah, like everything else, right? They walk you step by step.
That's
You're
right.
ordering
That's right.
everything. They will walk you step by step for book selling. So great. And then what? So let's assume now, that the self-published author now has things at least in gear to start, formatted. What is the next big step?
Well, of course, you want a really dynamic cover, and so you want to definitely look into hiring someone who can help you with the covers and the illustrations if you happen to be publishing a children's book. I went to my daughter, but for others, there are definitely people out there on different websites that just would love to help you out with illustrations. But it's real important to find an illustration or an illustrator that can just make the cover pop and stand out.
And then you also talked about needing to write some things in addition to your actual book, right? I mean, like the marketing stuff or...
It really is important that you write a bio that stands out to meet the needs of the people that your target audience. So that's very important, as well as trying to think about what the words that you're going to use in your title as well as your subtitle that speaks to that audience, that will draw that audience to your book.
Excellent. And then our last tip is actually a big tip, isn't it? Because it's a big point of trying to launch your book. So can you tell us about the third one?
So once you get your book ready to sell, it's important to just reach out to people that are in your target audience that would be willing to write reviews. And that can mean somebody like for myself, I am writing, a book about women, and so I want to find a woman that might be has written a book that's similar to mine that would be willing to write a review for me. So it's real important to reach out to people and get as many reviews as you can as well as consider about your pre-launch and what you're going to do the day that you're going to launch that book, and how you're going to involve as many people and many friends as you have to participate in that launch.
And Corey, you've been so successful with, I know your very first book actually was an Amazon bestseller within the first week. So if anybody wants these tips, these are certainly tips from a true professional and somebody who's been successful by following these steps herself.
Well, thank you, Sandra, for saying that. And yes, it was an exciting experience to go through, and I'll be glad to help anyone who would like the tips or even some more details.
Excellent, and we're going to put a link to your website for the Be a Friend Books Publishing in our description, and we wish everybody that's listening all the success with their writing and their launching a book, and hopefully selling them with great success on Amazon.
Thanks, Sandra.
Thank you. Bye.